Yeah, I don't really know who this is, but do you think we'll be getting someone free for Nier? Lord of Light's Trustmaster reward is a two-handed greatsword of high attack and magic that can only be equipped onto Lord of Light. It'll give him a double Demon and Reaper killer, and boost his attack and magic by an extra 250. His Super Trustmaster reward is a helmet that's a hat. It has high attack and magic, and when equipped onto Lord of Light gives him another 250 attack and magic. When equipped onto an attacker, it'll give them a double hand passive, and when equipped onto mages, it'll do the same but for magic. Onto his active abilities. The Power of Miracles deals physical damage that chains with a triple casted Bolting Strike, and scales off his attack. Radiant Fire uses 1/8 of his linear burst gauge to inflict a 120% fire imperil and deal fire magic damage. Wrathful Starfire requires 1/4 of his linear burst gauge to deal magic damage that chains with... do your best. Retributive Aura uses 3/8 of his linear burst gauge to inflict a 120% light imperil and deal light magic damage that partially ignores the enemy's spirit. Resplendent Light requires half of his linear burst gauge to do the same thing, but with a better base modifier, though it should be noted that this is just a single blow. For all the faithful, fills Lord of Light's linear burst gauge, boosts his attack and magic by 300%, and boosts his fire and light damage by 30%. The effect isn't even with the cooldown though, but oh well. Passives. With his Trustmaster reward or Super Trustmaster reward equipped, Lord of Light gets a linear burst damage buff and a guts buff. This works nicely with his 6 strong killers and passive linear burst damage buffs. He's also got Unleashed Power, the better and free version of Warring Spirit. He prefers to carry a single weapon, meaning half the cap to the chain layer boost. At EX plus 2, he gets 250 attack and magic. At EX plus 3, he gets 500 attack and magic. He also has a pretty good base of resistance, like look how green it is. He also has a pretty good stat for MP, like look how 1 that is. Let's look at his linear burst. It boosts his linear burst damage by 150%, gives him a double beast and demon killer, then deals physical damage that scales off his attack. As a super linear burst damage dealer, Lord of Light has access to attack shift, which automatically boosts his attack by 250%, his linear burst damage by 200%, and fills his linear burst gauge when the super linear burst is ready to go. The super linear burst gives him a better beast and demon killer, deals stronger damage, and strengthens the damage modifiers of his abilities. Time to make a damage rotation. On turn 1, cast Resplendent Light. On turn 2, cast Resplendent Light. On turn 3, cast For All the Faithful. On turn 4, cast Resplendent Light. On turn 5, use his Super Linear Burst. While the modifier buff is up, stick with Retributive Aura if you can, but that might also not be possible, so just use the next best thing. If he happens to be dual wielding, then Wrathful Starfire can be a good choice, if you've got good support and setup. So, EX2, he's free, yeah. It really helps, given it ensures his linear burst buffs stay cycling. Still, how good is Lord of Light? Not very good. Being a free unit that was supposed to be released alongside Fledgling Warrior, who was released about 4 months ago, Lord of Light is essentially a free unit that's also 4 months old, and as he hasn't received any buffs, he stays that way. I don't know how game integrated he is for over-relying on his linear burst gauge, but it doesn't translate very well to Final Fantasy Brave Exvius when he doesn't have any super reliable ways to fill quickly without external support, especially after he's just used his super linear burst. Speaking of support, if you want to use him, he'll really need it, if only to supply elemental buffs and patch up that gap in his cooldown ability. Regardless, his damage modifiers and actual strength isn't too notable, being about a half, or even a third of what players go for today. But whatever, he's free. Thanks for watching, and if you like this video, leave a like and subscribe. Comment below if you know who this guy is, and tell me about him, because I don't know who he is.